There.
Good morning. This is Lily Ramsden. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Well, I finally got Tiny's haircut. She has been acting so hot this summer. And it's only June, what is it, 17th? And she's just burning up. So we cut off all of her long hair. It'll grow back by winter so she won't be cold. So there's my baby doll. And today we're going to make 4th of July scrunchies. When I was getting ready for my video, I made a scrunchie this morning so I could show y'all. And then when I sat down to do my video, my scrunchie had disappeared. I couldn't find it. I found it in my hair. I put in the wrong scrunchie this morning. I meant to put on the one that matches this shirt, but I didn't. I had this around my wrist like this, and that's how I put, this is where I put my scrunchies before I put my hair up, and then I comb my hair up, and then I add my scrunchie. It's right here on my wrist. So that's what I did this morning. I lost my scrunchie I had just made. And I don't know if I've ever told y'all or not, but I am a mechanical engineer. And so, just to amuse myself, I just think of easier way to do things. Because this morning we're going to be making a scrunchie. And this morning I said, I have a hard time holding these scrunchies on my hand and crocheting it too because it keeps coming off. Well, this morning I decided to try this candle, and it worked fine the first time I used it. So let's get this started. Get us a tail. 3.5, okay, we've got the right hook. And I love this color. And as we go along, this will be, see, it's already sticking since it has something to hold it to. So you just hold this and crochet around. That makes it easier for me. It might not for you, but I have a hard time holding the ponytail holder on my hands when I'm trying to single crochet around it. So this morning I'm going, what in the world can I do to make this easier for me? Well, I don't know. And so I started looking around for round things that were about this size. And I found this candle, but I guess I could have just as easily have used a, a medicine bottle. A bottle that pills come in like. What do we have over here? Let's see if that will fit. I think that was too small. But yeah, we could use a pill bottle just as well. And now I've got my yarn all twisted around my hook and everywhere else. No, I don't like that rattle because this has pills in it. Let's go back to the other. And this is just an easier way for me to hold this. Now when it gets fuller, I will be able to hold this in my hands. But right now it's just too thin. I can't hold it. Well, it's too thin in one place and too big in the other. The ponytail holder I stretch them out to make sure that they aren't going to break, because I have had some break on me after I have made them, and that was after I stretched them out. First time I used them, the second time I used it, it fell apart in my hands. The first time I used it was just fine. The second time, you know how you do your hair, you take it and pull it out, and it went snap, and I'm going, can't believe that. I cannot believe that. So I just remembered 4th of July when I did the book review. And so better get on to making them, or they won't be for sale, so y'all can buy them by the 4th of July. So I'm going to go ahead and list these today. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. Every time I finish something, I'm going to go ahead and list it. But then I'm still going live the 1st of the month. That'll be the 1st of July. That's a Tuesday or something. And we'll do it at, 9 in the morning? Is that a good time? Or maybe we'll do it at 10. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, this is finally big enough that I can hold it. And keep your single crochets all in the same direction, because sometimes they want to rotate on you and you have to just straighten them back out. See this one here? It's in the opposite direction here. So we can't have it twisting on us. Okay, and stretch it, because we want this to be full. So to make it be full, we had to have it full on here. We keep stretching it and adding more single crochets until we pretty much can't anymore. Okay, a few more here. And I'll just have to twist that back when I get over there. It just keeps turning on me. But it shouldn't be too tight, because that's a slip knot. So add us a couple more in here. Okay, twist you around. And drop our hook. Okay, twist that around. And we started off in red, so we need to go through this red to begin with. And scrunchies take a lot of yarn. I mean, they really take a lot. So y'all looking forward to the 4th of July? It's on a Friday this year, so it's going to be a long weekend. That doesn't happen very often, but it's going to be nice this year. Very nice. And you put 3 double crochets into each single crochet so that it's nice and fluffy. Because see all those ruffles? You want it ruffledy. Yep, one more into this last single crochet. And then I can go to the next. Yeah, I'd lose count just counting to 3. Maybe that's what my friend says when she says she can't count. Maybe that's it. Well, I felt like I had a hair in my hand, but I can't. I'm still feeling it. There it is. Told you there was a hair. Even though I love to have long hair, I don't like my hair to touch my skin. It feels like wool to me, even though I've got the softest baby fine hair you can find. Because my hair's about as thin as the dog's. But I was thinking so hard about this. Well, you can't even see it much this morning, can you? Well, anyhow, my Rochon, so far I've spent 10 days on it. And I'm going to have to stop for a little while and give me a break. Let's get through this week. We'll think about next week, because, like I said, that thing was mind-numbing. And then I have about 120 roses to make, and then you have to sew the roses together, and then you have to sew the roses onto the shawl. And I'm going to get restrictions on that music, George.
You don't have any copyright. It's not doing any copyright. It's just him keep playing.
Well, we'll know when I do my video. Okay. This is a guitar lesson on the blues on the TV now. My husband has recently started, well, I can't get my chair out on it. Has recently started taking guitar lessons. And this past week, he finally ordered a book that was exactly what he wanted. He's been in our bedroom for days now, behind closed doors, working on his music. And he says he just starts at the beginning of the book and goes all the way through. So that's what we're listening to now. We're listening to somebody teaching us how to play the blues, how to play blues riffs. And I really do like the blues. I like rock and roll, a little bit of pop, a little bit of hip hop. But not a lot. I really like words I can understand and are not telling me to do bad things.
Come on, I guess I'm not playing.
Why don't you go to Dee's room?
I was just going to listen to him while you was crocheting.
The headphones in your phone?
Yeah, I guess I could put it on my
Yeah.
laptop.
Well, I was just thinking about your phone, but yeah, your laptop too. How far around? Okay, look at that. We're halfway done. And I need to get my plushies out for the 4th of July. Today I've got Captain America. I have Uncle Sam as a gnome. And I can't think of anything else right now. Those are my biggies. Because Captain America came out big. I thought he's just going to be a little something like this. No, he's tall. I guess if I really felt like it, I could make that pattern smaller or shorter or not as big around, or, just fool with the pattern until you get it how you want it. And that's a good way if you're not a pattern designer. Just take somebody else's pattern and make it. And then if there's something you don't like about it, or like you sew the arms in. Okay, nobody likes to sew the arms in. So I make the arms and then I crochet them in. And I got the bear's arms sewn in last night. Well, yeah, I did. I got the bear's arms sewn in last night. And I'm ready to make another video with him to show y'all how to stuff his head so that he doesn't fall over. So that his neck's not like this. Because that's pitiful. So I reinforced the neck opening with felt. It just takes a little tiny piece of felt. But I'll show y'all that tomorrow. Well, I just skipped over that one, didn't I? So what happens when you're talking and crocheting, sometimes your mind just does whatever it wants to. But we're coming to the end of this scrunchie. Now I know that, who is it? Passionate Kelsey, that's who it is. She can sit and make one of these every 15 minutes. And I'm just not a fast crocheter anymore. When I was in my 20s, yeah, I could really fast crocheter because I could do a skein a day. And that comes in handy when you're making a couple of sweaters for Christmas. Okay, we've got about 10 more single crochets, so that'll be 30 double crochets. We haven't had anything to drink, have we? No, we haven't. We don't have but about 5 more to go, but I've got to have something. That was good. Oh, I don't guess I told you. I love this yarn in, the name of it is Old Glory. So that'd be an easy name to remember. And it has fast color changes. It goes from blue, white, a longer red, a white, a short blue, a short red, a short white, and then a long blue. And it makes up quite pretty. I like the way these colors go together. And y'all know I love this yarn. I love this yarn is soft. If you used Yarn Bee, it's as soft as Yarn Bee. And I like both of those to work with. I've got some Yarn Bee, but most of it is I love this cotton. No, it's not cotton. I love this yarn. This is not cotton. This is worsted weight, 4-ply, medium. Work with a 3.5 millimeter hook. Okay, a couple more here and we are done. Yes, we have one more down here. Yeah, it's so close to the beginning that you can't really see it. until you get right up on it. And then we're going to slip stitch into this beginning chain 2. And slip stitch. We'll slip stitch again to make you a good knot. Give us about, we'll cut it right there. Pull our tail out and thread our needle because we need to hide our yarn tails. That's what crochet is all about, hide our yarn tails. So I'm going down the back to sew this in. I unthreaded my needle, threaded again. Yep, make that tail end longer next time. And now I'm sewing it under the single crochets. Right there where the hairband is. Or ponytail holder or scrunchie or what are they called these days. We just call them rubber bands or ponytail holders. Well, I know this has an end somewhere. There we go. Got that pulled out. Okay. Now sew it in some more. We want this yarn tail hidden so it won't come out. Here we go. We sewed it under a couple of inches. And cut our yarn tail as close as we can without cutting any other yarn. That's hard to do sometimes when it's close. But here we go. Okay, let's get it wrapped around a little bit so that it's nice and fluffy. So there we go. It's finished. We have another hairband. Yes, we do. We have another scrunchie. So, Tiny says I'm tired of making scrunchies. And we finished our scrunchie, so tell them bye-bye, baby doll. So, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Well, I'm not hearing it click. So let's see what happened.